Hey guys, Ultimate Deadpool here. And before you click away, please stay tuned to the end of this video because, like the title suggests, this is a very important video on different occasions or different subjects, all relative to this channel, obviously, because, well, duh. So all of which are important. Updates on new projects coming soon. Projects, not theories. Updates, upgrades, that kind of stuff. So please make sure you stay to the end of the video because I guarantee you it will be worth it. Hopefully. And if not, please don't leave comments yelling at me because I've already had to delete like 3 comments because people are trash talking me just like they did on my old channel. But this channel is different. I'm not going to let it bother me. So hate away. So we got some new stuff today. I finished couple of things today that were still needed to be finished, and there are updates on future events that will be coming out hopefully very soon. So without further ado, let's jump right into things. Okay, I actually need to hurry on this one before Kit's battery dies, because you can tell that the LEDs on the car are not as bright as they were in the last video that you saw this thing in. So as of now, I am writing the script and plots and stuff for my Knight Rider YouTube TV series. So before I'm able to actually film anything, I need to replace the battery on this car because it's dying. And what's sad is I just replaced it like 2 days ago. So this car will clearly be in the Knight Rider YouTube series. This is obviously Kit. Or the Knight Industries 2000. Now, before I'm able to actually start shooting this series as well, aside from changing the battery, I need to make bad guys for this show. For instance, one of the bad guys is Kit's evil twin, Car, or the Knight Automated Roving Robot, and I need to make him. And also Garth Knight, which is like Michael Knight's, I guess you could say, duplicate, except for Michael Knight was actually made off of Garth, so technically Michael Knight is a clone-ish type thing of Garth. It's a really confusing concept. If you watch Knight Rider Season 2, Episode 1 from the original show, it's just titled Goliath, or if you just type in Knight Rider Goliath, it's a 2-part episode and it'll explain everything. So, hold on. So, here before too long, I'll start making my Knight Rider series. Now, I'm not 100% sure on when I'll be able to actually start this project, or series, but I can promise you 2 things. 1, it's going to be good, hopefully, and 2, it's going to be exactly like old-time fans of Knight Rider will remember it. You know, turbo boost, pursuit stuff, you know, crime fighting, mystery solving type stuff. It'll be exactly the way old time fans will remember it, or as close to it as I can. Obviously with a couple of tweaks here and there from me. So on to our next lovely new addition to this channel. Alright, so this guy just came in the mail today. This is clearly Thanos. Now, this particular version, me and my mother tried to make ourselves. I did some of the work. She did about 5% of it. And as you can see, it did not work out in the least. We tried. We failed. Well, at least I failed. She did pretty good, but I failed. So this was based off Michael MGF's custom Thanos, which is exactly what this is. It was purchased off of like Bazulu or Bazooga website. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to get this Thanos. He's about $5 for the character, $4 or like and another $5 for shipping. So he's about a $10 fig. So he's not bad. Honestly, though, this is probably one of the best custom Big Figs I have ever seen because the printing on it is so good. It looks better than Lego. You know, the printing on the face or the head is a little off in certain spots, like, maybe his eyes could be a little bit bigger, and stuff like that. I prefer him not to have a rotating head, but that's just me. So, he didn't come with an infinity gauntlet, but obviously I have one, so I will put it on in 3, 2, 1. Alright, I just put the infinity gauntlet on magically. It just showed up. That ruined the joke. So he looks really, really cool with the infinity gauntlet on. Clearly, it would look better if I had done this version of the infinity gauntlet on this character. I am not going to do that because it worked so well last time. But this is supposed to be Michael MGF's custom big fig of Thanos. No, it's not actually his. People stole the design and replicated it, and I just happened to buy one of the replicas because it was awesome and it was at a nice price, and I couldn't pass it up. And you're probably wondering, also, Dimple, did you just make a video saying that you weren't going to spend any money until you got your truck? Yes, I did. This was before that. I bought this before that, and it just showed up today. I bought it 3 weeks ago. Yes, I have been saving up for more than 3 weeks. My grandmother was so kind enough to help me fund this particular Thanos. She funds a lot of projects. She doesn't really get much appreciation for it off YouTube, so I figured to go ahead and give her a shout out today. So thank you, Grandma, so much for helping me pretty much sponsor my YouTube channel, or at least fund it. So yeah, she bought this character from this Bazanga online thing. So there's the back printing. It looks really, really good. So anyway, if you guys want to get this guy, I'll put a link for him in the description below. On to the next thing. My grandmother, again, bless her heart, we went to Bricks and Minifigs today, and we got some pieces to make some new characters. All of these are actually going to be for Jason Voorhees, except for him. He's not going to be for Jason. But the rest of the guys are going to be, so... pretty good face printings. I don't know if you can see that. So, pretty good face prints on these guys. This one's going to be Roy Burns. Jason Takes Manhattan. Part 6, Jason Lives. So, a couple other ones are on the way. So, without further ado, let's keep going. Sorry, I can't talk today. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Ultimate Deadpool, you've already made the Hulk with black pants twice, bro. I know. And the only reason why I had to make him twice is because my brother, the little bastard, he stole my Hulk and hid it behind a tea set of all things. I'm just blaming him because I'm sure he may have done it, but I'm not saying he actually did it. It may have just fallen and I didn't see it. But anyway, so I found this one, and this is the original one that I did. You can tell because this one is not shiny plastic like this is. Even though it's kind of hard to tell with this lighting. But this one is a lot lighter because I sprayed it. Once his pants were done drying, I sprayed the entire character, and what I thought was gloss clear, but it ended up being flat clear, which made a ton of difference. And again, you can't really see it on camera, but if you were to see these two in real life, this one is a lot shinier than this one, because this one is just all natural Lego. This is just all natural Lego with non-gloss clear paint sprayed over it, and it gives it a much more skin-like effect. So I do like this one, but I like this one as well. So let me know in the comments, which one do you guys like better in design-wise on the pants? Which one do you think is better? So this one's the newest one, this one's the oldest one. So please let me know down in the comments. Okay, I know you're tired of car videos and car stuff and stuff like that. This channel is not going to be like my old one. I'm going to go all out with everything. Cars, car update videos, destruction type videos with cars, stuff like that. I'm going to do stuff more like what, the car versus laptop type stuff is. I'm going to be doing more stuff like that. So hopefully, Hopefully not with anything good or, working. It has to not be working. So as you can tell, this is a Volkswagen Beetle, painted yellow. Bumblebee. So, yes, this is supposed to represent Bumblebee. This is actually supposed to be for my brother, but he told me he wanted me to hold on to it because I just recently bought a $110 display cabinet for my model cars. I know I don't. You're not supposed to be spending your money. You're supposed to be saving it for your truck. I know. This was actually, again, about 2-3 months ago or so. Or not actually that long. It's been a while, little bit less time than that. But it's been a little pretty decent time ago. So the reason why I went ahead and got that is because I have so many of these model cars and nowhere to put them. So I went ahead and spent $110 that I didn't want to do, but I knew I had to do on the display case, and that's where all my model cars are. So he just wanted me to hold on to this thing, and then when he wanted to use it, just simply he has to find me. So just like Herbie, the Love Bug, the trunk or hood does open up to show off the engine, and then on the top of the car, or in the front, you have the hood that comes completely off. Just for fun, when I was building this thing, I switched the engines or the hood on Herbie and Bumblebee, and it looks really weird. So, anyway, I'm running out of time. On to the next character or next thing. Okay, I hate to tell you this, but it's another car. So the rest of the things in this video are going to be cars. But you want to stay to the last one. So the last one is actually after this one. So this is a 1957 Chevy Bel Air, which, fun fact, was what KITT was turned into in Knight Rider 2000, the movie. I don't remember much about that movie, aside from KITT is not a Trans Am, he's this car, which is not a bad car, honestly. The 57 Bel Air is a very reliable vehicle that I remember, or that I've heard of. I didn't actually live that time period. But I know that I've heard that they were very, very good cars. So, I mean, I like classic cars. I like old style cars that like this. They look a lot better than what the crap that's coming out in 2017 or 2019. That's for sure. So, the hood is actually supposed to come off. This one is, or for some reason it's not now. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I no joke had to pry this thing off with a crowbar, but I got the hood off. Unfortunately, it did damage a little bit of the paint on the hood, but nothing too severe. So if you look over here, you can see that tiny little engine. Yes, that's seriously how big it is. I'm not sure why it's that small, but it is. So I followed the instructions, and that's what I got. So I actually do like the color of this car. I really like that salmon-like looking blue. So on to the last car. Okay, this car was just finished today. This is Dom Toretto's car from frickin' Fast and the Furious, man. So I haven't watched all the Fast and Furious movies, to be honest. I've only seen the first 3, and I saw the 8th one. I realized I skipped a little. Maybe that's why the 8th one did make a lot of sense. So I will watch all the other ones that I missed. So I've heard that this car does come back, even though it kind of got, destroyed in the first Fast and Furious movie. So this is a 1970s Dodge Dodge Charger. Sorry, I couldn't say out the word. So this is the car that appears in the first Fast and Furious movie, and I believe it comes again later. I don't remember which one because again haven't seen it yet, or haven't seen all of them yet. Mostly because Tokyo Drift ruined them for me. But the interior is flat black. We had talked about doing gloss black, but we thought gloss black on gloss or gloss on gloss just didn't work for a black on black car. So I went ahead and we went ahead and me and my grandmother and my brother earlier today went ahead and got flat black to complete the interior. And honestly, I love the interior of this car. It looks so much better flat black instead of gloss, because if it had been done with gloss, I don't think it would have worked out so well. The blower motor is probably my favorite part of this car. So if I remove the hood, we'll get to that in a second. I love the fact that it just sticks up so high. Real quickly, the hood has these hinges pieces, which is kind of cool because then you can kind of like rest them there, and it looks like someone is working under the car, which is great for YouTube, for my YouTube videos, because a lot of times characters will work on their cars, just like in Kruger. So I'll give you guys one quick go around. I'm seriously running out of time. I may have gone over time by now. So anyway, please leave comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all later on Ultimate Deadpool. Peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.